Welcome back to Scene Invaders. This is episode 469. I am Brad from Canada, and I am joined by Coach Dave.
Hi, Brad.
Actually, I'm joined with Coach Dave, not by, but
I'm with Brad.
I am also with Brad, and I'm Carly.
and that's Carly, and she has joined me as well. I sound like me, but no, it's our show, and we really know that if I wasn't here, it wouldn't make a difference because those two are
Not true.
The ones to watch. Come on.
That's what we all say about the other two.
That's exactly right. No, the reason I'm here is because I'm the one that figured out StreamYard, and
I'm tech-tarded. So yes,
and so am I. I found a homeless kid, and he said, "You do it like this," and I gave him a shiny nickel, and he kicked me in the nuts, and now we're on StreamYard.
A shiny nickel? You gave him a loon. Did you give him a loony or a toonie?
I don't have that loony or toonie money, dude. Shiny nickel. We still have nickels here. Hey, do you guys
have nickels?
Though?
Yeah.
Officially, but not officially.
Okay.
Or are they not minting anymore? I don't know.
Yeah, we're not making anymore. Legally, a place can't say they're not taking any from you, but people are suggesting it.
Okay. Yeah, we dumped a penny a while ago, and I think there's that Simpson joke that pennies are still in circulation just to get everybody's DNA.
Probably.
I'm gonna lock it. All right. Well,
that's pre 23andMe.
Yes, that's true. When everybody just submitted their DNA.
Yeah. Now we pay them.
You guys ever do that?
No. I bought one of the Ancestry DNA kits. It's still sitting on my bookshelf. It's been there since like 2011. I should probably just throw it away at this point.
No, just do it.
No, I don't want. No, I'm going to make them work for my DNA, my data, whatever. I don't want to just give it up willingly. I'm sure they probably already have my information, but whatever.
They all got it. As soon as you swipe your debit card, you're there.
I let one of my cousins do it, and then he informed me that we're related to the bad guy from Braveheart, Longshanks. That king.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. From his daughter, one of his daughters. So
I was about to say, we knew where the line ended.
Yeah. I did it, and it turns out they couldn't really tell me who I was related to, but the earliest ancestors of mine came from Sherwood Forest.
Oh.
And I'm like, that's a real thing? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, so I was like the good guys, the band of like merry men? He says, no. Thieves and gypsies and showfolk. I'm like, oh,
bonus.
Good. I'll take that too.
Right.
Well, from coins to showfolk, thanks for joining us, everybody. And well, let's roll into coins because we are going to talk about some of our favorite video games this week, plus what we watched. That was a long, dragged out segue for people to picture other people putting quarters in machines. So yeah, we're going to talk about our favorite video games because I think that is something that has been kind of kicking around forever, not really getting its due as far as representation, at least on this show. So we are going to release that, and we're going to start with Coach Dave's. Dave, tell us about your favorite video games.
All right. So
nice.
Insert picture right there. However, I did kind of break down a pre-picture to my selections.
Okay, but like, let's look at the picture because I see Pac-Man, I see a Space Invader, I see a stack of pennies.
I think one's with Donkey Kong with a ventriloquist head on the screen.
I like that.
I believe that is some sort of Galaga in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
But the prompt to my next would be an 8-bit. My favorite 8-bit game.
I love it.
So this is your standard kind of old school Nintendo 8-bit slide. So my choice, I only had one choice for 8-bit games, and that would be Contra.
Mm.
Can we all say the code right now?
Up, down, left, right.
BA select start.
There you go.
Konami's wonderful code that gave everybody 30 men and made you think that, wow, every game has this, right? No, they don't.
I love how close they are to breaking so many copyright things on the cover of the thing. One guy is obviously Arnold Schwarzenegger. The other guy is
Predator.
obviously Sylvester Stallone. And I'm pretty
Rambo.
sure that's an alien in the background.
And it's a xenomorph. Yep. So good. though.
A great side scroller, and it was just one of those. Listen, anything with a rapid fire gun is going to be awesome. Whether it's like 1941 or any of those weird planes or tank ones, anything with anything rapid fire that changes gun from spread to bomb to whatever is always going to be fun.
What was your gun of choice?
The one I remember from this liking the most was the 3-prong red ball.
Oh, the one that bounced?
No, it just kind of shot it like one high, one mid, one low.
Oh, the spread.
The spread.
Yeah.
Or if you're on the one screen, it goes one right, one left, one center.
Yeah, that's true. What about you, Carly? What was your favorite gun of choice with Contra?
I don't know. Whichever one was pretty powerful. I've only played Contra a couple times. I didn't own it. I played it over at my cousin's house, so that's the only time that I ever played it.
Sweet. Now, Contra was badass, and when you actually got, I first got Contra on my Commodore 64. So it was a one-button thing, and you had to press the space bar to jump, and there was definitely no two-player. And everything was just not even 8-bit. So, but when I got this for Nintendo, yeah, it was the greatest.
Alrighty, next we have the pre-slide for 16-bit. We have now gone from 8 to 16-bit.
So Coach is going through the whole scene. See, I think Brad and I only did arcade games.
No, I did a bunch of.
Wow!
My slide did last a long ass time.
Okay, I must have misunderstood the assignment because I thought we were just doing arcade games this week.
Eh.
I mean,
I got them too.
Okay, good.
So I only have two for these for the 16-bit. One is Shining Force and Shining Force 2. It's kind of like a Final Fantasy knockoff. It's almost like a board game where you control 12 different characters, and like some can move one space, some can move 5, some can shoot, some it's everybody has different power, and it's turn based.
I never played this.
And then when you fight the creatures or whatever the enemies are, it goes to a like a Final Fantasy almost close up screen. I like this because you can kind of farm. So basically, like it's kind of like the South Park where they're just destroying like hedges and stuff like that, just farming their way.
Yeah,
this is the same thing. Is like you have to farm, promote, and if you promote them prematurely, then they don't get to their best and that type of stuff. So, cool story like Final Fantasy, but it was more just the way the turn-based is and the different characters you get to use. Where it was kind of just one and one. I think you only had 4 or 5 different ones for Final Fantasy.
I've never. I had a Genesis, and I never played this. I've never even heard of this. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's on most of the emulators now at this point.
Yeah.
Alrighty, next is, well, they included it in a movie. I Am a Hockey Coach, and that would be NHLPA Hockey 93, where you could make Little Wayne's head bleed. You could fight. You had played with actual NHL players, and they even featured it in the movie Swingers, where when guys got absolutely destroyed and hurt, their little legs would shake and blood would come out of their head.
It's great.
So just an awesome game. Just kind of almost like peak. They even included this on like, I think it was like NHL 25 or something like that. They would always kind of, in the last 5 years, put little versions of this Let's see. Next, I had a slide for my favorite arcade games and pinball.
Okay.
Funhouse.
That's
The
creepy.
Funhouse is creepy as
Creepy.
hell. The doll head would talk to you and taunt you, and you could like hit him in the face, and he'd be like, "Ow!" Like, to get the multiplier and the multi-ball, you have to get it in his mouth, and then he would spit it out, and all heck would break loose.
Get the ball in the mouth.
Yeah, it was extremely fun to play.
Well, it's a fun house. Yes.
Yeah, it's a fun house. But I mean, as far as it's kind of right before pinball went super high tech, where like it had all these cool paths and everything, but it wasn't all electric and digital and stuff.
Yeah, I always loved the low tech pinball games. Just the two paddles and smash, and like the I don't know, like the levers and everything looked like tin that you smash the ball into and stuff, and it looked like it could possibly break. But yeah, I love pinball. I still play it.
Let's see. Next, it would be Dragon's Lair,
Ooh, the original quarter muncher.
the
Right.
old school original coin muncher.
Oh,
It's not so much a game as a reflex tester.
left, right. That's all you have to do. Up and then
Up, down, maybe swing a sword a little bit. But I remember
throwing
the
more quarters
arcade.
in every time.
Yeah,
I remember
like
that.
I could never do it, but the arcade I had a TV on top of the screen,
Mine too.
so you could watch everybody else. And of course, like now in the digital age, we have like there's just full playthroughs that are on just on YouTube and stuff like that.
Yeah. But
And then do you remember
you would
it's
drop $40
yes,
on this thing in quarters, mind you, because I think you had 3 men or something, or 3 plays.
Oh yeah, it was ridiculously hard
So
to
if-
time
if
it just right. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't dodge that bullshit.
Yeah, it was $1 for every fail, because if you didn't
Mhm.
hit up at the right time, all right, try down. Nope, try left.
Nope.
Right. Oh, that got it. Okay,
right,
that
give
was
me another
75
$1.
cents.
Yeah. I still think this is like a CIA psyop for just like finding the people with like the best memories. Just you can just go through the whole thing real quick, or some sort of like Flight of the Navigator thing. And then do you guys remember the follow up to this, the
Wait.
sequel?
Flight of Navigator. Are you thinking the other one?
Not Flight of the Navigator.
Last Starfighter.
Last Starfighter. Sorry.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
So I think it was Space Ace.
Yes, I remember
And
Space Ace.
you would turn into like a baby.
Yep.
But you
Or
were
whatever.
basically literally chasing the same girl, only she was in a space suit, not a princess suit.
Yeah. And I
Oh,
think you
wow.
had a phaser rather than a sword or something. cannot remember.
Yes.
Dragons.
All right.
Oh, that's good.
I have one final bonus pick, and that would be just because I came across it the other day on the PlayStation Network, because they kind of have like a lot of the old games on there, and that would be Parappa the Rapper.
Kick, punch. It's all in the mind.
It's all in the mind.
Wow. I
Yeah,
remember-
it's one of those. I want to almost put it on my Spotify list of the
Mhm.
songs from this, because it's just I remember my sister being like addicted to this, and I love playing it. But
Kick, kick, punch. Yeah. I got
this
this
is how we drive.
at I never got the full game. This came as a demo disc in a magazine that I bought, like a PlayStation magazine.
So you could only play the Onion level.
I can only play the Onion level, and it came with like Fighting Force and something else. And oh my god, me and my friends, we would play the hell out of this. Just this one level. We never thought to go and buy the game or rent it or anything like that. We would just get drunk and play this one freaking game. And I don't even think I ever like beat this freaking Onion. Like,
No, because you kind of had to like follow it, but then to do really good, you had to like freestyle while following it.
yeah. Was it Don't get cocky. It's time to get rocky. Oh God, this is ingrained in my head. God, this is on PlayStation.
You're going to
Network?
be on YouTube later with this.
No, I'm going to go on PlayStation Network and freaking play this and see if I can get past this damn onion. That's great. That is so
Alrighty.
great.
That will be it. That's all I had.
Yeah, man, those are some great ones. Love that.
Mhm.
Love that. Well, we didn't omit the Twitter shout outs or anything like that. Dave has a bit of a dicey schedule or something, so we wanted to make sure that we were able to enjoy
If I
his.
disappear, I'll be okay.
You will be okay. We'll find you. We'll find you. So, as always, Carly has cultivated the best Twitter shout outs and all of the people that really absolutely love video games because they came out in troves. And thank you so much.
Yes.
So let's, Carly, take it away. You waiting for me to click next screen?
Yes, I am.
There you go.
Thank you. All
You're
right.
welcome.
At Peer_Rat8585, he says Super Street Fighter 2. I have this arcade cabinet in my house. And that's a good one.
So
We're
good.
playing that one quite a bit in the arcade.
Was this the this was the one you replied that like what's that with the Army of Darkness meme?
Oh yeah,
No.
because somebody else said they had some game or whatever. I was like, I think that's
Ninja
the
Turtle.
Simpsons one. Is it the
Oh,
Ninja
okay.
Turtle or
Simpsons or Ninja Turtle?
I don't know. It's
Or
one
the
of the
Simpsons? Okay.
Yeah. Check out Mr. Fancy Pants.
two. Yeah.
That was good.
No, but Super Street Fighter 2, that's a great one. I didn't really play it in the arcade, but I mostly played it on console, Sega Genesis.
Okay.
Then we have at TN_death_ride. He says Rolling Thunder, Operation Wolf, and Samurai Showdown were my top 3. Honorable mention to X-Men. Oh, hell yeah. And Area
Mhm.
51.
I do remember Area 51.
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember Samurai Showdown because that was a complete Street
Is that
Fighter
just the one
knockoff.
where they... Oh, okay. Then never mind.
Wait,
I don't
is
know
that?
that one.
Wait, go ahead.
I'm probably thinking of something completely different. I'm probably getting it confused with the karate game, where you just probably
When
Oh,
the
my
one
God,
they
my
played in Bloodsport?
like the dojo one, like where it's all blocky. I don't know. I have no idea. How about Rolling Thunder? Has anybody played that? I haven't.
I have played.
I have played Rolling Thunder.
Heck
Okay.
yeah.
What is that type of game?
It's like a Mad Max kind of thing. Wait, is that
But
what I'm
it's-
thinking of?
If I remember it correctly, like it's almost a little Contra like where
Okay.
you're kind of it's side scroller, but rolling Thunder, you would actually roll to get away from bullets or to like duck bullets, I believe.
Yeah, and didn't the screen have like your arm and like an armband on it or something like that?
I want to say so. It has been such a while.
Okay. I don't know what I'm looking up after this. So yes, Rolling Thunder, and all those are freaking great suggestions. So cool.
All right, then we have at Wookin Panub. When I was a kid, I was addicted to Dig Dug.
Oh yes. You guys ever played Dig Dug?
I think like
Of
once or
course.
twice.
Yeah. You had a weaponized tire pump that would shoot out into whatever these little aliens were, or who knows, and pump them up and explode them. And you would walk around with a little arrow and just dig your way through. Yeah, Dig Dug was great.
And then at Learn to Toad, he says The Simpsons. And my friend and I just went to an arcade for his birthday not long ago, and we played it. Total nostalgia.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, you had to play as Marge because she had the most reach with the vacuum cleaner.
I was Homer because he did that spastic fit punches. And
Yes.
he could do the jump kick.
Yeah, now this is vaguely coming back to me. I have maybe played it once or twice. I played more of Bart's Nightmare, and that was on console.
I want to say Bart had like a slingshot at some point.
No, he had a skateboard.
He has skateboard. Yes, he beats you with the skateboard.
and Lisa had a jump rope.
Oh yeah, okay, I remember that. Okay.
And if you merged the two of them, they would run and do like a clothesline. Bart and Lisa would.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think. Oh, Dave, I think you're right. When Homer and Bart got together, I think you could walk around as Homer and shoot a slingshot as Bart.
Yeah, I believe, or like, yeah, he would go on his shoulders or something. And
Yeah.
yeah.
I have a arcade emulator, a thing that I bought from Amazon for my divorce day party. I bought for myself, and I think it's on there, so I'm gonna go play that.
Hell yeah. Then at My Human Gets Me, Gyrus, for its time, the gameplay and music were insanely good. I haven't heard of that. Have you guys heard of that one?
It's a spinny Galaga type of thing.
Oh, okay. All right. And then Gladiator, I've still never fully figured this game out, but it's fun to try. You guys played that?
I've never played Gladiator.
Okay. And then Congo Bongo, it's like Donkey Kong meets Q*bert.
I have played that.
Yeah, and there's a little bit of Frogger in it too, and yeah.
Yeah, that's an old school. That's a quarter muncher too.
Yeah, I haven't played. I don't think I've played any of those, unfortunately.
Well, you have homework.
That's right. I gotta find them.
Right.
All right. Then at Josie Lewis 2019, she says Defender. We also had it at home on Atari, so it never got old. It seems weird now since it was such a simple game.
Absolutely was a simple game, but it was so great. It was just a side-scrolling ship that just shot lasers. That's it.
Thermonuclear war. You're just trying to prevent. That's the one where you're shooting, like you're trying to explode the missile. No, that's missile defense. I'm
That's Missile
sorry.
Command.
Which one's Defender?
Defender, you were like a little ship and about this big.
Okay.
And you just went and just kind of rolled up and down and pew, pew, pew.
Huh.
It was badass, though.
So it's kind of like Galaga, but it was up and down instead of left and right.
Or
Yeah, it was
sideways.
it was a
Space
side-scroller.
Invaders.
Yeah, side scroll.
Oh, gotcha.
What would be comparison? I can't think of anything. Look up Defender, everybody.
Yeah, do it.
Do it now.
Dare you.
At Rattlesnake Hands, he says, Gauntlet Legends. I know it's not the oldest, but it ruled. Then just a few years later, Initial D Special Stage, an arcade Kaido Drift battle game, which may be the first to ever issue magnetic driver's licenses you inserted to save your progress and customize your car. That sounds really awesome. I've
Right.
never heard of that.
Speaking of stealing
wow.
DNA, I've never heard of that either. That's really cool.
Yeah, it is. Oh, wow. I mean, Gauntlet Legends. That's
yeah.
just a classic.
Yeah, and just a precursor for the multi, the 4+ games.
Mm-hmm. Nice co-op.
Oh yeah, co-op games are the best.
Then at Gene Frith 72, he says Space Invaders, Centipede, Pac-Man, Donkey Kong. All the
Yes.
tried and true.
The first video game I ever played was Donkey Kong.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was a stand-up game. I went to my parents, they had a trailer, or not a trailer, an RV,
Mhm.
and we for one whole year told my dad, said, "This is stupid. We're not doing this anymore." So we drove to a trailer park and met up with friends that they had that I didn't know. So if they got kids your age, you pair them together and you run around and you screw around.
Mhm.
And there was a tent that they rolled in a bunch of video games. I'd never known what a video game was. I don't know when did Donkey Kong come out? Like 86? Not 86, Christ. Like, yeah,
I have
maybe.
no idea.
Anyway, I was like however old I was, like 5 or 6 years old. And I walk into this thing and I see all this like magistry of people standing around throwing quarters in, and they're watching these weird screens. And I went up to one, threw a quarter in, and I played Donkey Kong. I think I lasted about 4 seconds. But I'm like, yes, I enjoy this. then I went and bugged my father for more money, and he came and kept on feeding quarters for me to play and just lose. And he's like, "Oh, you almost got it. Why didn't you jump? What the fuck? Jump! What do you?" And then it just turned into like a
Mac Dad will make you wanna
Jump.
it turned into my dad yelling at me. He's like, "You don't know how to jump?" I'm like, you fucking play it then. And he couldn't do it either. So
Released July 9th, 1981.
Woo.
okay, so I was 6.
I was -2.
Shut up. Yeah, Donkey Kong's my favorite. But yeah, those are all completely tried and true. Space Invaders, Centipede, Pac-Man. Man, Pac-Man had its own cereal. And there was a freaking
Well, I mean, Mr. T had his own cereal. I mean, everybody had their own cereal.
That's
Steve
true. In the
earned
80s, everybody did.
Mr. T.
That's how you
earned
knew
it.
you made it.
That's right. And Mr. T cereal made it to Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
That's right.
Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I pity the fool. Cereal. All right. Thanks for indulging us.
All right, then we have at
Ooh.
Walnut Jazz.
Oh,
He says
Jesus.
Galaga, Donkey Kong again. We got some more love for that. More love for Street Fighter 2. But my absolute favorite was the X-Men co-op game. Yeah, this is a
Mhm.
great one.
That was the 4-player one?
Hmm. Yep.
Okay. Who were the 4 players? Who were the X-Men
Well,
you could choose?
If you wait until my slides, you might find out.
Okay.
It's on my list.
Okay. Spoiler alert, everybody. Sorry about
yeah.
that.
But of course, we were all salivating for the next
Right,
one.
Afterburner, the moving cab, Afterburner for life, and that's from at Tomcat Junkie. And I always like
Chunky.
watched people play this, but it just, I don't know, I just didn't really get into a lot of racing games. I preferred, instead of the racing games, I would prefer to usually do the actual go-karts. So maybe that was my deal.
Okay, yeah.
But this looks
was
awesome.
like 4 quarters, or it
Right?
was something ridiculous. And it's like, well, I could play 4 games, or I could just sit and lose in one game real quick.
I was more intimidated by the movement and stuff like that. I think I might have played it once, but everybody watched you play this thing because it was such a spectacle. And I'm like, I don't need that kind of pressure. What the
Right?
hell
Yeah,
was
I don't-
just looking at. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want
like,
people to watch me play. No.
you are going
at
to
this
watch
guy.
me fail. This
Look
guy.
at Daddy
sucks.
Warbucks here playing the big machine.
Oh no, I was just more worried about like failing horribly and like, oh, you didn't even get past the biplane, you dick. Like no,
Aw.
so yeah, too much pressure. The afterburner pressure was just way too much for me.
The afterburner pressure.
It's the name of this episode.
All right, then we have at sockmonkey_58. He says Galaga and Battlezone. I've never played
Battlezone?
Battlezone.
No, me
Mm-mm.
neither. I played
Galaga's a good one.
Galaga. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so did you guys sacrifice your ship? Like when the guy came down, so you could get the double guns going? Because
I don't even know if I got that far. Just because I played it doesn't mean I was any good at it. So
No, I was
don't-
horrible at it, but there was always this little ship that would like cruise down and do like a
Okay.
tractor beam.
oh,
your
okay,
one
that sounds
ship.
vaguely familiar.
If you had a second man, you could still play, and if you shot it, they would drop down, and you had 2 ships,
Hmm.
and you're like, yes, now I'm going to rule, and then one ship would get blown up like in like 2 seconds. But
Yeah. You're like, was that really worth it?
it was not, but you
Aw.
had to do it.
At least once.
Heck yeah.
At Trans Roof Korean, he says, I went around all the hotels in my city and got the high scores on all the Rad Racer arcade machines as a kid. I was poor, so that was the only one I'd actually drop quarters for because I knew I could do it. That's totally fair. That would be what I would do too.
I never played the Rad Racer.
I haven't played it either. Like I said, I'm just not super into the racing games.
Racing games, yeah. Still cool though.
Mm-hmm. And then we have at Out Spiraling. He says, damn, tough to choose. Mortal Kombat 1 through 3, Steel Gunner, Terminator 2, R-Type, course, we have some TMNT, Simpsons, Altered Beast, Golden Axe, etc. We got some more Afterburner Love, and so many more.
I'm gonna say you can't name every video game.
you
you gotta-
Well, these are his favorite. How do you? It was hard to narrow it down.
Fair enough, but like, yes, you named every game.
Oh. Well, see, I didn't
I love
play a lot
Spiral
of.
Out. He's great.
Yeah, I didn't play a lot of Mortal Kombat in the arcade. That was mostly a Sega Genesis thing. But I do remember that Terminator 2 game. That was
Yes,
pretty
that thing was
crazy.
awesome. There was that, and there was like an Aerosmith version.
Yeah.
Revolution X.
Revolution, yes, Revolution
Revolution
X. That it was just like
Yeah.
it was the most '90s game ever.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, why not have guns pointed at Aerosmith playing in a fucking concert? I don't remember
Mhm.
what you're shooting, but I do remember my brother and I went to a pool hall, and we played Terminator, and we dumped all of our money into
Yeah.
that to shoot this thing. And we're shooting the cops, and the cops are rolling around on the ground holding their shins. And I'm like, I shot him in the face. And believe it or not, there was like a movement to ban that game because you were
Oh,
shooting.
because you're shooting cops. Oh, geez.
Mhm.
Yeah.
My, have the times changed.
Oh goodness, yes.
Jeez. Whew.
Oh, the Terminator. Good stuff.
Mhm. All right, then at Dad Bod Trap, he has
All right.
a picture of the Turtles in Time game, and that
Mm.
game was awesome. I loved it. So good.
Heck yeah.
Who would you guys pick?
I Donatello for the Reach.
Okay, what about you, Brad?
Raphael for the red.
Okay, well, I'll take Leonardo because I like swords.
Swords.
Yeah, Donatello was my backup if Leonardo was already taken.
Wait. Are you telling the three of us nobody picked Michelangelo?
Michelangelo is a party dude.
Yeah, man.
I don't like to. I'm sorry, I've never liked Michelangelo. Poor Michelangelo. He's kind of lame,
He's like the comedic, like,
but he's not funny.
yeah.
He's just lame. He's cringy. But hey, no shade to those that do love him.
I learned to like Michelangelo later.
Okay,
in,
that's fair.
Spoiler alert.
There you go.
Should I?
I
No,
wouldn't.
don't spoil anything.
I wouldn't, because it could
What are
still
you
happen.
spoiling?
Oh God.
Yeah. We'll tell you off mic.
Okay,
Yeah.
Or no, we'll send you something.
okay, sounds good.
I read the book. It's so good.
Yeah, it
And
is an amazing.
They're all featured.
And I'm not a huge.
I'm sure
not a
he's
huge-
super cool, but
I'm not a huge like actual like physical read the comic book.
Oh yeah.
This thing I read, like I was in.
Yeah, totally.
Like this and Old Man Logan and like the original Watchmen were like some of the few things I will actually go back to from time to time.
Fuck yeah.
Mhm.
We're being very vague. Those that know really know.
Okay.
And we don't
Yeah.
want to spoil for those.
We don't want
Okay.
to spoil it because there could be a lot of stuff happening, and I fucking hope it does.
Mhm.
there you go. All right, then at Mackenzie of Lear, I always loved Tempest. Very simple construct, but you needed really quick reaction time. And that sounds familiar, but I don't think I've ever played that. Do you guys
I
know
don't
what that is?
Tempest. No.
I don't either.
Is
The
it
name
like
sounds
the-
familiar.
Okay. All right. So it's like a 3D shape and it changes from level to level and you spin a dial
Hmm.
and you go around that shape. And so like people are
Oh, okay. So it's like you're
lines.
tracing around it or whatever kind of thing. Is that what you mean?
Well,
Going around
on.
it?
Well, Jason Lee was the tracer. If you 1 second and I can try and present it.
you gonna present it?
Present
Uh,
it.
Present.
Present yourself.
Dave's
on, Coach.
presenting.
Oh man, here comes stage fright all over again.
Present the Tempest, Dave.
Oh man, now you guys got me all like,
Stage right.
Man, this is no fun. I swear this doesn't happen.
It's never
man, the
happened.
It never
The
happened.
pressure- Fuck you. The pressure to perform sucks.
And
Well, you
boom.
bet you need really good jaw
There
strength.
you go. There you go. It's all on you.
There you go.
That's your turn, Brad. Come on,
Thank
Brad.
you, oh, okay. All right. Yep. And it would like flash on screen, and then you'd have to.
Yeah. So those
Okay.
little like red things down the bottom would kind of come up the lines,
Okay.
and you
Oh.
would have to like spin around and knock them off and destroy them.
Oh,
That's cool.
all right.
That's actually really cool. I wonder if it's on my fucking emulator thing.
Emulator, maybe.
Better be.
All right. I
Branding
think that's
emulator.
it with the Twitter shout outs.
That's it for the Twitter shoutouts. Well,
So it
As long
turns
as you're
out Brad
rolling.
and I kind of did the assignment wrong, but we included right things.
well, yeah.
That's okay.
Just a lot of extra credit. We are
That's
so
right.
eager to please.
guys-
that we
you
do
guys
a lot
just-
of extra credit.
Exactly. You'll just have to think of new ones for the other ones.
We
You'll
may
have to
get
think of
stage.
some extra ones. It'll be great. It'll be fine.
Just extra. Just extra.
Yeah,
Listen,
there you
we
go.
may get stage fright, but we are eager to please.
that's right.
That tracks. Yeah. So some of Carly's favorite arcade games. I don't know what it is, man. The sight of a stand-up, coin up,
Mhm.
like smash buttons, and it just does it. It is the coolest thing in the world.
I do love that there's like now bachelor parties at like people have like stand-up arcades set up for like you can just rent out the whole thing.
Heck
Oh,
yeah.
That's what I want to do.
There used to be a they called it old school arcade. One town over from me. And I always wanted to go, but nobody wanted to go with me. And I'm like, well, screw it. I'm going by myself. So got my car, bombed over. It closed.
Oh
It
no.
closed like a week before. And I'm like, I have
Heartbreaking.
I have quarters.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a pizza place. I don't care. I'll treat it like I go to the movies. I'll sit by
Right?
myself, eat pizza, and play video games. I'll Chuck E. Cheese that shit.
Heck yeah.
So what do you got, Carly?
All right, so I have a couple of honorable mentions because I had to include some games that are, maybe not quite arcade games, but they're found in an arcade, and that is skee ball, which is a fun one, and
Perfect.
of course air
Still play that.
hockey. Oh yeah, I just played it a couple weeks ago. But I also really love air hockey. In fact, there was one year that we went on our family for our family reunion, and one of my cousins, who is maybe just a week older than me, we basically played that the entire time. Like whenever we had the quarters, we'd go to the gaming room and we'd just play that, and we were pretty evenly matched. So I feel pretty confident in my game skills of air hockey.
Anybody ever lose a fingernail playing air hockey?
Oh no. Mm-mm.
I had my hand over the edge,
Oh.
not really paying attention.
Oh,
and
no.
we're knocking. And this is, I don't want to say before your time, but before they had plastic, they had steel,
Oh. Yeah, okay.
and the pucks were steel, and the
Mhm.
little hand things were steel. So if a fight broke out, you could kill somebody. And we're like, it wasn't like that playful.
Mm-mm.
No, it was tink, the tink, 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 and then crunch. And I'm like, and blood running down, all that. Go home. Walking around like this. My dad's like, what's wrong? I'm like, I get air hockey. And he's like, well, let me look. And he just went and just peeled my nail off. And I think I started crying and wet myself. And he's like, well, now you don't got to worry about it falling off. And I'm like, remind me never to tell you if I have a toothache.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I had to put some shooters on there, which included Area 51 and the House of the Dead. I played a lot of those.
I played the hell out of House of the Dead.
Mhm.
There's an arcade by my place. It's called Game Time Social, and they have all the stand-up A lot of shooter games,
Hmm.
air hockey, which I'm still a little gun shy. You know, I don't
I would be
Little scared.
too.
a little scared to go near it.
Some trauma.
But a lot of the sit down Halo, a lot of shooter games and stuff. But there's 2 pinball games that I enjoy playing. But yeah, House of the Dead. Heck yeah, that was great.
Mhm. All right, then we have Alien versus Predator. And this is just a beat 'em up side scroll type co-op game, which was very fun. I would sink so many quarters into this game. I always played, well, I would either play Lieutenant Lynn Kurosawa, which is the chick, of course, or I'd pick one of the Predators. I would never play that goofy looking guy. I don't know what his name. Oh wait, it's JD Schaefer. So I never picked JD Schaefer.
Giant bicep there.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ.
But this was a hard game too, but it was really fun.
I've never played this one.
What? Oh, it's so good.
I'm down. I'll play it. If I find
Yeah,
it, I'll
you'd
play
like
it.
Yeah. You'd like it.
Are there any female predators? It's got to be, right?
I don't remember in the
Really?
comics if that's an actual female predator or if it's somebody that is like dressed up as a predator. It's been so long since I
I
read
was
it.
trying to remember, did they make it canon in the last one where we didn't see
At
one,
the end
but
of Badlands.
didn't they
Yeah,
talk
he did
about
say mom. It's
Yeah,
my mom.
he kills his father and he's like, oh shit, mother's here. Or something like that, right?
Yeah. It's my
Yeah.
mom. Your mom.
I gotta see that. I'm glad it did well that it will get a sequel because it's Predator.
All right, then of
Oof.
course we have to have the X-Men in here. And so Brad,
Okay.
to answer your question from earlier,
Yes.
you could pick Cyclops, Wolverine, Nightcrawler, Colossus, Storm, or Dazzler.
Okay.
Dazzler?
Yes.
That was the one.
I
Yeah,
knew it
and
was
usually I would pick Dazzler because she's useless, but I still liked her. I don't know. I really
You're
liked playing as
useless?
her. I really liked playing as
Dazzler's-
her. I thought I liked her style.
Dazzler's an amazing person. X-Man.
X-Men. Yeah.
One of the
X-Men.
X-Men.
Mhm.
I love this game because I was a big X-Men fan and I loved anything superhero. But I was always confused about the special button. You know, you had attack, you had jump, and then you had special.
Mhm.
Cyclops would do this kind of rolling eye blast that would murder everybody. Wolverine would kind of throw his claws. I don't remember him doing that in the comics. Colossus would do this kind of big rage thing, and
Yeah,
his,
like explode. He'd like
his
yeah.
skin would fly off, and I'm like,
Yes.
I don't remember reading that.
I
That's the
think
kind of nerd I
Dazzler
was.
I think she like threw like a bomb or something. It's not even a bomb. It was like something that blew up. I don't know what she
It was
threw.
dazzling. It was like
Yes.
dazzling power. Storm was the only one that was legit because there was like wind that blasted around. Like, okay, she could do
Yeah.
that. But all the rest, they just walked around and beat up sentinels and stuff. But it was so cool. And
It was.
I think Magneto has the best line at the end of it because it was a weird translation.
Oh no.
And
I
it said, welcome to the death X-Men. Or something like
Something messed up. It was silly.
something great. Yeah. But no, are you kidding? You could get like 3 other friends and you're the X-Men killing all the Sentinels and stuff. Who now you played Dazzler. Dave, who would you play? 'Cause I know you played this. I know you
I
played this.
did, but it was like Wolverine. Like everybody wanted to be Wolverine, but like it just wasn't satisfying
Mm.
for some reason.
Okay.
So yeah, I would be the Cyclops.
There you
Yeah,
go.
Cyclops?
Yeah.
I always pick Colossus.
There you
Colossus
go.
because you had that big
The
Yes,
explosion.
well, I'm really shitty at video games. I love them so much, but goddamn, I am terrible at them. So if I could press a button that would get all the bad guys away from me, that sold it for
My
me.
go-to button.
A go-to
Get
button,
away from me.
the fuck off button.
Mhm. All right, and then my favorite one, and this one
Ooh.
is Marvel vs. Capcom 2,
Yes.
New Age of Heroes. And this was my fighting game that I would play. In fact, I got pretty good at it. I played it a lot when I worked at the movie theater. We had one, the arcade. We had like a couple of stand-up arcade games there, and this was one of them. And so it would just be funny because I would be playing guys that would come up and they would get pretty upset with me when I would beat them. I wouldn't win all the time, but I would get on a good streak, and I'd like beat like 3 or 4 guys that came up there to play, and they'd get really pissed off. But yeah, it was fun. I usually did my usual loadout team was Psylocke, Rogue, and BB Hood. But sometimes I would switch that up between BB Hood and I'd do Morrigan instead. Did you guys play this at all?
Yes.
It might have been okay.
I remember when Street Fighter 2 came out and me and my buddy were playing it and stuff like that. I looked at him and said, you know, how easy would it be to like fold the X-Men into this? And he's like, oh my God, that'd be so cool. You have Cyclops, you do your special attack and all that, and you have this and that stuff like that. And I'm like, that'd be so cool. And years later, they did it naturally. And
Yep.
we never saw any money because we never wrote it down or like had any kind of skill to do it. But yeah, this is when it was so stylized.
Mm-hmm.
And Rogue looks so freaking cool. Psylocke, amazing. Mm-hmm. And the were they the Darkstalkers?
What's
originally? The Darkstalkers that came from your Morgan and BB Hood there?
Oh, I'm not sure what they came from. Yeah, I'm not familiar with their origin or whatever. I know that Morgan she's a succubus. That's about all I know.
Yep. Yeah. That's so cool though.
Yeah.
What a great choice.
Lucky buses.
So much fun. What'd you say? What'd you say?
I think it was a succubus joke, but
It's a lucky buses.
Lucky buses. Very lucky. Oh, those are great. Those are great. All right, let's dance with mine. So that's not it.
That's okay. We'll get there.
I'm pretty good at this. Yes.
You're awesome at this.
No, I'm terrible at this. I'm looking for mine now.
See, if I was doing it, I wouldn't even have found it.
What the hell?
There you go. You just gotta wait a second.
Good God. Point and click. Yeah, I'm really good at video games. Can you tell everybody?
I love that how it made you into like a little pixel though. That's great. I love how that made it.
Yeah, well, thanks, Chat GPT. Brad from Canada, the Vidiot, because I played video games so much that that's what my older sister called me. She's like, you're just a fucking Vidiot.
Oh.
And I'm like, I think that's low-key bullying, but whatever. We'll play. So I don't know if any of us understood the assignment because I just went hog wild with this. So let's go. Let's go.
Well, see, okay. Technically, it could have been my fault. Well, not my fault, but
no, your fault because you.
But I could have said something when you sent your choices in the text. I was like thinking, is he just thinking ahead? He's telling me what he's gonna pick for the next topics. I'm like, okay, all right, let's roll with it. So, and
that's kind of what I took Brad's and ran with Brad's, and I'm like, oh, I guess we're doing this now. I'm like, wow, I don't see any PlayStation on here. Maybe I'll just put that as like an extra thing later.
And I'm just I'm just arcade games.
It was like a week ago or something. I'm pretty sure I'd been drinking, and I said, "So, what are we playing? Like Nintendo, like Super Nintendo, Genesis? What are we going on?
Like, anything before the age of 18?
Yeah, it was anything before the disc games and arcade games, and nobody said no. Like, so I'm like, all right, cool. So, I got quite a few, so we'll go through mine real quick. So. Nintendo, I got my Nintendo when I was 10 years old. I was so happy to get it. And I never owned this game, but Mike Tyson's Punch-Out! Come on.
What's the furthest you got to?
Oh, I beat the game.
No. I never beat Mike Tyson.
No, I cleared the game.
Wow. Okay.
I'm not like on the first try or any shit like that, but yeah,
Did
this
you
is
have to
back
type
when you
in?
could.
Did you type in the crazy code?
Nope,
Mm.
nope, no, I did not type in the code to get right to Mike Tyson or anything like that. I like beat the shit out of Glass Joe and Soda Popinski and all that. But this is when you could buy actually Nintendo Magazine, and they would say, "Hey, by the way,
Just that you beat him.
if you throw a left punch when King Hippo was doing his little jump down thing, right when like a photographer takes a flash, you'll knock him out." So yeah, I had advantages. So yeah, Mike Tyson's punch out was just amazing. It was great. Another one that I loved was pro wrestling.
Starman.
You had Starman, you had like the Mongolian, and it was not good. But me and my buddy Rob, we played the hell out of this because we were big wrestling fans, and watching them sail off the turnbuckle in their 8-bit greatness, it was just great to watch. We had a lot of fun with it. Pro wrestling. Now, this is a sore spot for me, Mega Man, because when my mother took me to the video store that actually rented Nintendo games, I looked at the back of this and it had Mega Man and it had all the other like Kite Man, all this other stuff. Like, I'm like, oh my God, that's so cool. I can't wait to be Kite Man. And then I went home and I'm like, wait, you're this fucking blue guy? What's going on? I turned the game off 3 or 4 times as I tried to pick the person that I wanted to be. Didn't realize that that's the person I'm fighting.
Oh yeah. I was like, you pick your enemy.
You know, like, wait, whoa, no. This is a Mega Man. You can pick who you want to be, right? And they'll go fuck up the other guys, right? No.
Nope.
No, if you beat them, you get their powers and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, you know what? After my little, 10-year-old tantrum, I'm like, okay, I will be the Mega Man because he's the Mega Man. And realize, holy shit, this game is hard.
It is.
It is so fucking hard. I went on the PlayStation Network, spent some money, and bought the earliest iteration of Mega Man recently. I think it was Mega Man 8. I'm feeling the same rage of 10-year-old Brad Tantrum because I cannot. This fucking bird keeps fucking crashing into me, and I can't shoot the thing. And I'm like, oh my God, like I'm emulating just the hate. And I always get mad at my daughter when she gets mad at video games. I'm like, hey man, video games are for fun, right?
Until you're playing it and you're like,
if you're not having fun, why are you playing it? And I'm sitting there like biting my palm bloody. I'm like, fuck you, you fucking bird. I'm gonna fucking kill you. And I still haven't. So
oh.
I mean, I have to kill Woodman if I'm going to kill Scissorman, and I can't kill anybody else until I get Scissorman and Woodman.
Oh yeah, the Rockman and all this stuff, and I'm like, how can I kill this fucking like fucking serpent guy with my little pea shooter here? It's not gonna happen. You don't know that till you get to the end. So, yeah, one of my favorite games is Mega Man. Now we're moving to Super Nintendo. That's Earthworm Jim. Do you guys ever play this?
I think I've played it just a little bit.
No, I mean, Super Nintendo for me was pretty much like Street Fighter 2 and like Final Fantasy, and that was pretty much it.
Yeah, well, this is about a super spacesuit that lands on an earthworm and gives him kind of superpowers and a phaser. And this became a 2D cartoon because it was so popular. This Earthworm Jim, if anybody's anybody's listening, like, give me a shout out if you played Earthworm Jim, because this thing was just damn fun. It was cartoon ridiculousness, and I don't know, it really sung on the Super Nintendo. Street Fighter 2, of course.
I played it
Street
on
Fighter-
Sega. I didn't
Yeah.
I didn't have a SNES when I was growing up. I played that over at a friend's house.
Now, not Street Fighter Turbo, not Super Street Fighter, none of that shit. You couldn't pick Bison or Vega or anybody like that. You had the original guys. I played the hell out of this. I drove downtown to a Korean bootleg store that I'm pretty sure it was not the cartridge. It was it was a box that had like a ribbon cable that you jammed into it before Street Fighter came out, and me and my buddy Kyle, we played the hell out of this. He was always Ryu and I was always Ken. I always thought Ken was better. And we played this and played this and played this, and the first guy we ever beat Bison with was with E Honda. And we had no idea why. Yeah. I had no idea why.
Carly, who was your character in Street Fighter 2?
Chun-Li. I mean, definitely. I have to do that with a thunder thighs. I was like, oh, she's just like me. I still would like to do a cosplay of her one year.
Yeah. You totally should. Now, did you guys ever see the anime movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a good
I
one.
love that movie so much. When Chun-Li and Vega fight,
Yes.
Mhm.
that is the greatest fight ever, because I always liked Vega because he was just weird.
Mhm.
I like Vega because he had the reach, and he did. Did you see the trend?
It's all
that he did?
reach.
It's all reach, and whoever has the longest attack, I go for.
No, in that anime movie, when Chun-Li does that one kick and he falls back
Yes.
and then just kind of rolls back and just stares right at her, I'm like, that's the coolest thing in the world. That's good. And then he got his face fucked up and booted through the wall. But that was cool too. Yeah, good old Street Fighter. And the other one we played was WWF at the time, Royal Rumble. Me and Kyle, we just played the hell out of this because it was kind of an approximation of actual wrestling. You could do finishing moves, and you could do 2-on-3, 5-on-3, whatever, and actually do the Royal Rumble match. And this one just sold it for us. So yeah. Now we're on to the Sega Genesis. Like I said, we're gonna speed round this. Golden Axe.
Golden Axe
played it-
2. Ooh, sorry.
Wait,
I like Golden Axe
2?
as well, but yeah.
Who was in Golden Axe 2? Was it the same guys?
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's the same
Because
three.
I think I remember their names. The
Um,
dude with the blue shorty shorts was named Axe Battler.
mhm. That's right.
The young lady was something Blaze.
Oh god. Are you sure you're not thinking of what's it called? I mean, you might be thinking of both.
Tyrus Blaze.
There you go.
Tyrus
Okay.
Blaze. And I do remember
sorry,
the dwarf.
Tyrus Flare. Excuse me.
Okay,
Tyrus Flare.
Flare.
Okay, yes.
I was
Yeah,
about to say
think
Blaze is another series that I think
Yeah.
is also on your list.
But I know that the dwarf was named Gilius Thunderhead.
Yep.
Which is just the coolest. This was so good. You could hop on dragons. You could do the shoulder block and the side
Mhm.
kick. And if you walked Flare up, you could see her thong, which was cool.
Wait, who did you play as usually?
Flare.
Axe Battler.
Okay.
And I was
Wait, you
hoping my
said
friend,
You were hoping your friend would pick Flare.
heck yeah.
I always picked her because she's the girl. Plus, she's got like the best magic. I mean, you just need like 6 books or
Mhm.
whatever to get there.
Those
6 or
little bottles.
7.
Oh,
Yeah.
them little imps or whatever that would steal your stuff. and,
Yes.
like, steal the
Ugh.
ham bones and shit, and you'd
Yep.
be kicking and stuff. Yeah, that's great. great.
These are
That was
assholes.
Jerks.
Hmm. Oh my god, my absolute favorite series of all for
Oh,
Sega Genesis, the
good.
Streets of Rage series. Fucking love them.
Part 1 was the best.
What?
Part 1 was the best.
Lies.
I'm on team. I'm on
I'm
team
sorry.
Carly with this one.
What?
I'm sorry. I don't know. I like the third one the best. I mean,
Oh.
well, I like all of them. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
The
there's
music
not
fucking
one that I
kicks ass.
dislike. But
But yeah.
I like this one because when you got to the end level,
Mhm.
the baddie would offer you, hey,
Oh yeah,
do you
you want
want
to
to
join me?
you want to join my crew? And I'm like, maybe, yeah, I do.
Maybe.
And then he said, you treacherous prick, and sent you back to
Ah.
level 7.
See, well, I never chose that, so I didn't know that. I was like, no, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Well, yeah, you I said, fuck it, okay, maybe you get some money.
Sure.
This guy looks pretty wealthy, we'll get some stuff. And no, he pulled like a lever in a trap door, and you're back to level X amount. Like, wait, fuck you, man. And you didn't have saves or anything like that. But yeah,
So I love that they kind of remade this, or at least it was kind of the base model for the Scott Pilgrim game, which is a side-scrolling with all the Scott Pilgrim characters, but it's the same kind of fight mechanics and everything like that.
I'll have to check that out.
Okay.
Did you guys play part 4 that was released a couple years ago?
I don't even think I played part 3. I
Oh,
played.
jeez.
Wait, does part 1 has the 3? Part 2 has the one. It's
Has
got,
Max, I think, the wrestler.
It's got
comes
Axel,
in.
Blaze, Max, and
Skate?
Adam.
No, I don't think Adam's
Not
in the
Adam.
second one.
No,
Wait,
Adam's
Skate.
brother, Skate.
There's a fifth
Mhm.
one?
What? There's a fifth one?
Huh?
Where have I been?
Streets of Rage 5, Road to Revolution.
No way.
When did that come out?
Officially announced Sega's
Oh, and now,
beat-em-up
okay.
series for December 2023.
Oh, okay.
So we missed it.
Must have by that much.
Okay, so who's in part 3?
So part 3 is Skate, Blaze, Axel, and Zan. And you can also, if you don't kill Rue the kangaroo on his level, you can pick him as a playable character.
No way.
Yeah, way.
What happened to Adam? I like Adam.
Well, Adam, I think you have to like rescue him or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
or
he's Skate's,
or he's retired,
Skate's
one of
brother.
the 2. Mhm.
He's Skate's brother. I remember that.
He might be. I think you can play as him in part 4. I think he's back in part 4.
It better be.
think.
He was badass. He was my favorite character.
It's pretty cool.
Never made it. Part 2.
I always obviously played as Blaze, but I love this game because you could like. I can't remember part 1 because I probably played part 1 the least out of the series, but I played all of them a lot. But can you still like walk up to your teammate and do like little moves off of them and stuff, like little jump moves? Okay, I
And you
love
grab
that.
the guy from behind and
and throw him into the other
and they
people.
would do like weird kicks and such.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's so
That's
much fun.
cool. Man, I gotta play all these again.
Hmm.
Now this is one that boasted it had the greatest graphics ever, and that's Strider. Did you guys ever play Strider on
No.
the Genesis?
I did, but I didn't get it. I was like, what's the point?
What's the point? I don't know.
It's a side scroller.
It's a side scroller, but yeah, like the story just didn't really make sense. And
Well,
what is a Strider?
a Strider is a badass soldier, the best of the best, and you get a sword, and a robot panther if you collect enough guys, which I never did. If you collect enough things, but I always thought Strider has become so much more. I think it was on the Nintendo. You could be Strider, and then this one showed up. There is actual Strider game on the PlayStation Network. He's in the Capcom games now. He's evolved. the Capcom versus games.
Was it an actual
Hmm.
like winnable game, or was it kind of like Echo the Dolphin?
No, I
Oh.
won it.
I love Echo the Dolphin. That was a hard game though. It was so pretty.
it was
I like
was
the music.
soothing, but it
Yes,
was just
the
like
music was so good.
Hard
Man,
game.
it was hard.
There was no.
I never knew what to
options, was there?
do. I was probably way too young to be trying to play it. I was just like, where am I going? I'm so lost. Am I going to jump over here over these
Yes.
stones?
Echo the Dolphin's pretty badass. Yeah, but I just remember this. This boasted like no slowdown, a lot of like sprites and graphics and stuff like that, and I played the hell out of this. Now on to arcade. Now, Carly, is this the one you're
This
talking
is the
about?
game I was talking. This is the one I was talking about. This is the
Fuck
correct
yeah!
one.
this is the one that Frank Dukes was playing.
And who was he playing? Jackson.
Ogre.
Yeah, Ogre from Revenge of the Nerds, and yeah, Karate Champ. It. When
I never
started
played
going to-
this, but I always saw it. Sorry.
Oh, man.
Oh,
I started
I
going
got my
to-
ass kicked on this thing.
Oh, we all did. I started playing this when one of the nearest grocery store to my house closed down. So the next nearest one was in the shopping mall that my mom despised going to. I loved it because I would take my allowance. She would go to the shopping mall and I would bugger off the arcade. And one of the first games I played was Karate Champ. And I was awful. It had 2 joysticks, and you had to try and figure out what to do. If you put the left one up and the right one to the right, you could do a jump kick. If you pulled one up and the other one down, you would do a front flip. Push them both up, you did a back flip. Those were my moves. That's all I could do. And I got my ass kicked by the AI. By anybody that just showed up and was just like banging around on their fucking joysticks or something like
Right.
that. But I didn't care because I was the karate dude. It was the greatest.
I was the karate dude.
I was the karate dude, man.
Dude.
The karate dude.
I need that on like the back of one of those like satin jackets, just
Karate
on the
Karate
back
dude.
in like lightning bolt font. Just karate
Yeah.
dude.
Mhm.
I know what I'm going to ask you
Embroidered.
to do next. My next one, the arcade, was Joust. Do you guys ever play Joust?
This is the ostrich game.
Yeah. You are a soldier riding around on an ostrich. And you had left, you had right, and you had one button to flap your wings. And you would fly left to right and try and trounce the enemy guys just by landing on top of them. And if they landed on top of you, you were screwed. And I played the fuck out of this game. It was so silly. But my favorite thing is when you would get the ostriches running and you would make them stop and you would put the like joystick in the opposite direction, they would skid and do an audible and I just fucking love this game so much. It was so stupid. But yeah, a lot of good memories with Joust. And the last one, come on. This is, I don't care what anybody says, the greatest video game in the world.
It's really fun. I remember playing it a lot over at my cousin's house. The same one that I played air hockey with. he had this on his NES.
This rich cousin sounds like a hell of a dude.
Dude, he was like he didn't have an air hockey thing, but they did have one of those huge projection type TVs that you couldn't move at all.
Oh, yeah. Don't touch it. Don't look at it too
With
hard.
like, with like the base that would come out with like the 3.
Yeah.
It'd be like a red, a green, and a blue.
Red, green.
Mhm.
Yeah. No, Double Dragon. I walked into the arcade that my mother had dropped me off on so she could go do her thing. And I saw this like gritty to my however year old I was. this is some street fighting shit. These guys are doing karate, kind of, but like they're grabbing guys by the hair and kneeing them in the forehead, throwing them over, hitting them with baseball bats. I'm like, this is some street fight shit.
Yeah.
It's no bad
And
dudes.
these were better than Bad Dudes. Okay, the Bad Dudes is a fucking ripoff. Okay, anybody that says Bad Dudes is better is wrong. Me and my buddy Jesse, when we would meet up at the arcade, we played the hell out of this. And we actually found one by my place in a bar called Frankie's that my mother forbade me to go to because it was not a nice bar, but we would go anyway and just drop money into this. This sounds so stupid, but I don't care. As children, my mother rented a video camera to record, I think, my cousin's wedding or something. And it was one of them big, like,
Oh yeah.
shoulder
JV ones. Yeah.
that had like a purse that you like crunched the thing in. So we had it for a week. And in that week, my buddy Jesse and I, we wrote a Double Dragon movie. And we played Billy and Jimmy Lee, which back in the day were called Spike and Hammer. And we got our friends over and we made a movie of Double Dragon, but we called it Double Dragons
Hell
because
yeah.
we didn't want to get sued. Just in case Hollywood picked up our movie.
Hmm.
And god damn it. Unfortunately, I lost the tape in a couple divorces,
Aw.
but yeah.
Well, I was able to find a picture of the jacket you were wearing. If you just go down to my thing and hit play.
Heck yeah. As I try and reach it down. Karate Dude.
Karate Dude.
That was me. I was the Karate Dude. Coach for the clinch, man. That is so great. I wish I was a Karate Dude. I took karate, but I was awful at it. So yes, of course, Double Dragon was my absolute 100% favorite. And how could it not be? So thanks for playing, everybody. Thanks for indulging us. Thanks for putting up with our nobody understood the assignment.
You guys were even listen, you guys were even tagged on Twitter. Okay. But you know what? I should have questioned it when I saw that you had all those extras. I was like just thinking, well, maybe he just wants me to know what he's going to be picking the next weeks. But okay, sure.
I put
I
it
was like,
75 games
like
to
two
you.
of mine. It's like, what?
And I was making fun of like what Spiral Out for throwing every video game up there. No, I did it.
You literally did. Okay.
All right. So, in addition to playing video games or dreaming about playing future games, which I really want to right now, Turtles in Time sounds really, really great right now. We did actually watch some stuff. So, Dave, what did you check out?
What did I watch?
What did you watch?
All right. So first thing I watched was Paradise Records. It's a basic story of a record store owner and his eccentric staff fight to save their beloved shop from closing down. I was not aware of the rapper Logic. It just didn't pass through my universe, but he wrote and directed this. And it is basically Clerks meets Empire Records.
Empire Records. That's what I thought of when you said Paradise Records. That's the first thing I thought of was Empire Records.
Well, so this is more of like, a rap centric store, but it's a record store. Okay. And basically they're failing. It's a bunch of strange cameos. Joseph Gordon-Levitt shows up for a little bit. Bobby Lee, Phil Lamar. Oh gosh, who's the guy who played Beauty and the Beast in Sons of Anarchy?
Ron Perlman.
Ron Perlman. I left out Hellboy. Kevin Corrigan. Like there's a whole bunch of people in it that kind of just pop in and out, and Jay and Silent Bob show up in it too.
Oh shit! What is this playing on?
In the movies,
It's in the movies.
I'm
it's a
not
movie?
sure. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. It looks like a TV show. Sorry.
I didn't know
Um,
either.
Yeah. So like, I don't know how I came across it, but I did, and
But it did.
But here we are.
This is a fucking movie
I came across-
podcast, and you all are listening to it. So that's
Listen,
I did.
it's on Apple. It's on
Oh, okay.
Amazon. I mean, like they probably want money for it. It's actually pretty good if you want a good like nostalgic kick of Clerks and all that. It's kind of a good interpretation of what that would be with a modern day look to it. So yeah, it's kind of craziness ensue, but I don't know. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but it was entertaining and I enjoyed every bit of it.
Okay.
Who's that guy?
That is Logic.
No shit.
Yeah. So like I went on a YouTube thing and with him and he has some impressive raps. God, I sound so old when I say that.
Gee golly willikers, he has some impressive raps, guys.
This young
He
man
didn't
has
sound
some
like that at all.
impressive rap.
They rhyme and everything. He does a lot of collaborations with like Eminem and stuff like that. So it's apparently like he's a bigger deal than I always thought. But oh well, okay, I'm moving on. I went to the theaters and saw Solo Mio. However, I gave it a alternate title, which is Hitch 2, Albert Goes to Italy. But that's not fair of me to say. So this movie is a grandparent's dream. I was in a half to 60% full theater with everybody's grandmother. And they were
It's funny that you say that because my mom, we went out to eat with her not that long ago, and she's like a grandmother, and she was like, I want to go see that movie. So she called it Solo Milo. Like, yeah, I don't. I was like, oh, the one with Kevin James. Like, yeah, I really want to see that one. It looks so good.
So there's the movie, and then the story about the movie behind the movie. So the movie itself left heartbroken in Rome after a wedding disaster. A stranded groom finds his ruined honeymoon transformed by a determined local and a few meddling travelers, proving that sometimes heartbreak is only the beginning. It is a feel-good story. It's basically Kevin James gets left at the altar, and these two other couples that have the same like wedding package basically try and cheer him up, and everything will be okay. Kim Coates is hilarious. He's the guy, the coach from Goon, and he was also in Sons of Anarchy.
Sons of Anarchy, yeah.
I didn't notice her at first, but Allison Hannigan's in it, and she was actually really good.
I love Allison Hannigan, man.
Yeah, it's just she's just been a mom and working on the Penn and Teller show, collecting a regular check for the last couple of years. And then there's another couple that just kind of, ask this person out, and hilarity and love, and there's a big moment that I think the writers thought was going to be bigger that doesn't quite hit, but it is saved by a lesser moment that becomes bigger, if that makes any sense.
100%.
But this was made. Let me pull up the wiki of this. There is a group called the Kanane or the Kanani Brothers.
Okay.
Now, they are Charles, Daniel, Patrick, Brendan, Peter, John, William, and their brother-in-law, Jeffrey.
Irish.
So, this movie was written by John and Patrick, as well as Kevin James, directed by Charles and Daniel, edited by the brother-in-law, produced by like this is a whole family
Family
thing.
What the
affair.
hell, man?
They
Dude.
did this thing for $4 million. It made $9 million in the first week.
Oh, good for that, man. I
Yeah.
love that.
Listen, it's produced by Angel Studios, which I can kind of take or leave. Like they did, like The Sound of Freedom. They also did Carly, the one I think you saw, David.
Hmm. Yeah, that's
You know,
fine.
Um,
I still like their. Well, is it their first one that they came? Oh no, I'm thinking of something else. Keep going.
okay. So basically, they all kind of work together. They got their start doing a documentary about this this like surfer who is an East Coast legendary surfer. And anybody from the East Coast, we don't really have waves.
I was about to say we're the waves. It's usually West Coast.
Yo.
And they somehow got involved with Kevin James, where he did this like, made for Netflix movie where he played Sean Payton. So when Sean Payton was suspended from the NFL and not allowed to play for taking bets or like giving
Whatever
out
reason.
money for like people hitting each other or something or whatever,
Yeah,
he
some
coached
kind
a
of
high
weird,
school team.
kind of weird bribery,
Yeah.
gambling thing that never really held water, but you know,
And these guys all were involved in it. So like
Oh.
it's this crazy group of Rhode Island brothers that you know they make film, and you know what, that's awesome to me.
I love that.
Like
I love that. They
So-
made their money back plus because I don't know of any. When you were telling me about this, I hadn't heard a damn thing because there is no fanfare. There is absolutely no advertising
so
involved in this.
they did apparently advertise at the Super Bowl, but not intentionally. So what they did was they bought out a series of seats and put Kevin James in one in a tuxedo with a thing of flowers and didn't have anybody around him.
That's pretty great.
So, you know,
That's
apparently,
probably a lot of money too, but not
Yeah.
$5 million to
I mean, yeah, it's not the multi-million for the commercial, but like the
Yeah.
cameras are going to find him when it's just like, hey, it's Kevin James and nobody's around him.
and he's just sitting there watching the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, like arguing you could get that done for what, $100,000.
Yep.
He probably floated the bill. Why not?
So yeah, and
That's
apparently they do a lot of his skits where there's like I guess he has a TikTok where he plays like a janitor or like a school teacher or something like that, and it's just like, no, I'm not Kevin James. I just look like him. So
Would you
honestly,
would you recommend going see it?
it was so sweet. Like it was.
Aw.
Listen,
It's like nice
I-
and saccharine.
yeah, like okay, there's a mild little thing. You're like, oh, I don't. What will eventually happen? I mean, we all know what's going to happen, but it is
Fun love.
nice. Like, listen, I didn't tear up, but I sat there with a smile and enjoyed the whole thing.
That's good.
Cool.
I mean,
Okay,
yeah,
man.
if you need to take your Nana to the theater
Or your mother.
or your mother, like this is there is nothing offensive, you know, and it's a nice movie. It's a nice movie. It's a grandma
Aw.
movie. It's what was the one grandma movie where Eleanor the Great? It was the old
Yes.
lady that
Yep.
turned into a slow motion action movie.
Yep.
Similar things, just nice.
Oh no, wait.
It was
Not Eleanor the Great. That's the
What
weird
was
one where she's a lesbian with
Oh my
Scarlett
God.
Johansson.
I'm trying to think of, hold on. Yeah, I have
It's
it
a
right.
one. It's a one word, one
It's not,
name.
it's not
Thelma?
Lois.
Thelma.
Thelma. That's
Thelma.
what it is. Thelma. Yep.
Thelma. Okay.
It was a great
There's
movie.
a
I love
nice
that
movie starring the same lady who becomes a lesbian. Like, oh, great.
Yeah, not that one.
no.
Thelma's not a lesbian.
Thelma
At least not that we think.
Solomeo, not Eleanor the Great. Okay.
Yes.
Glorious.
And that's kind of all I had. I mean, I saw the Game of Thrones, and I'm still watching The Pit. But yeah, I would be interested in seeing Hitch 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Electric
All right.
Boogaloo.
On to you.
All right. Well, I guess I'll jump up. I did not really watch too much, other than the regular stuff. But we'll just jump right up. Shrinking continues to be charming as all hell and poignant, with Harrison Ford being the Dr. Paul. Kind of in this season, he is really succumbing to his Parkinson's. So him actually having to give up control and yet still control the entire narrative because of his advanced age and just his wisdom it's a magic trick. Because how do you give up control and have everybody care for you, but you're still the leader? And Jason Segel is like at his best. Everybody is so damn good in this. Like, if I'm not like selling, if you watch the first two seasons, guess what? You're watching the third. Like, I'm not going to say you should really watch the third season. You know what? Actually, kick back and watch the first two. And in my boredom, I came across, I think it was an Instagram post that someone threw up a picture of Cowboy Bebop's Spike Spiegel during the infamous mushroom episode, just walking up the stairs. I don't know if you guys know that episode.
Are you talking about the one where they all eat the bad?
They all eat mushrooms.
Okay.
And someone just posted that on Instagram, and I was watching. I'm like, oh my god, I remember that was so good. So I went back and started watching Cowboy Bebop, the anime that spawned a Netflix show that was pretty unsuccessful, only because
it was
some
awful.
I'm
sorry. No,
it was fucking terrible.
Some things don't translate.
Thank you. I'm glad that I was like, I watched the
bad.
first 2 episodes. I was like, what is this shit?
I love all the actors involved and the directors and stuff like that, but it's like, you know what?
Although John Choi he's just too old. I'm sorry. He was too old to play Spike. I like him. I do like him. I just thought he was way too old to play Spike.
Yeah. You need a little more attitude, and it just
he's too soft.
Yeah.
He looks like a 50-year-old.
Spike's a bad dude. Spike's a bad guy playing a good person, trying for redemption. And I kind of forgot how fucking amazing this anime is. And I just kind of threw it on there in the background and like was planning on doing laundry and all this other stuff. And I just did, my laundry didn't get done. I just I'm watching. I'm like, I know this, but even watching it again, I picked up so many different things.
Mm-hmm.
This to me is the gold standard of how you do an anime show. It is the fucking best, which is why Lazarus was such a disappointment, because all they talked about was from everything from Cowboy Bebop. Remember Cowboy Bebop? These are the people. They're doing it. And I'm watching. I'm like, this isn't Cowboy Bebop. And I knew it wasn't going to be, but it wasn't even kind of like it. So,
but Cowboy Bebop mixes things that should not mix.
Yeah.
Like, the jazzy score should not mix with like the Japanimation. And at the same time, like even in a dubbed version, rarely do you get like the characters' like true motivation and feeling.
And that I think that is kind of it. The dubbed version just kind of, it was so good because I watched both.
Right.
And they translate equally the same. And I don't know, I'm rewatching episode 12 and 13, the Jupiter Blues, and my God, I love Vicious so much. Vicious is the greatest. They don't like hammer him with it. He's not a Cobra Commander. He's not anything. They sprinkle him just gently through it, so you are completely intrigued, and I am sold. Vicious is,
but that first
Spike's
episode,
partner, Spike's brother, or whatever. Yeah. Dropping the rose and the blood.
Oh man, it's just
heartbreaking.
Yeah.
So after that, I watched. I really tried to watch The Burbs. I watched the first episode today,
Okay.
I started watching it a couple days ago, and I fell asleep twice watching it, and I was not tired.
Oof, that's not
Oof.
good.
I don't know. Maybe I got to watch this at the gym on the elliptical or something, so I'm, like I don't fall asleep. Or but what if I fall asleep and really hurt myself? You know,
Yeah, no.
it's boring.
Oof.
It's boring. You kind of know what you have. You guys have seen the movie?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Okay. It is entertaining. It's fun. It's silly. It's ridiculous.
It's subversive. You
Mhm.
don't know what you think. Your brain thinks you know what's coming next, and it never is correct.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
it doesn't seem like this achieves any of that.
This is forced horror. It's like
Mm.
you should be scared. We're zooming in on this.
Mhm.
We're like pointing out a little mystery here and there. But the problem is, if you've seen the movie, you're like, oh, I know the people in there are psychos. Now, are they? I don't know, because it's taken me 28 hours to watch the first fucking episode, which is 45 minutes.
Oh,
How can you
Yeah.
remake something with a twist? That's like oh, we did a remake of The Sixth Sense. Like, why?
No, you know what? Perfect. You just nailed that there. So it's like, yes, a couple move in, they got a baby, and the guy used to live there, and they're across the street from a creepy ass fucking house.
Right?
You have nosy neighbors that are very charming and kind of envelop everybody. She's the only black person in the neighborhood, so that makes that fun. So there is a bit of racism and misogyny all around. You have the crazy neighbor, you have the lesbian neighbor, you have the nosy neighbor, and at the end you see that they are all. She has a bit of appreciation. She doesn't like them, but she learns to love them because you find out that they have her back just because she lives in the neighborhood.
If you're going to stay true to the original, though, why don't you flip it on the script and make her the actual crazy one that's acting like the sane one, and everybody else, everybody else is just like checking in on you, and she's putting up the face, and then the reveal is she's the killer at the end.
Well, I will say one thing. Tom Hanks does have a cameo in this, but it's his image as the person that built the
suburb or whatever.
The suburb.
Oh,
yeah.
Lame.
I don't know, man. I was, I wanted, because I love the movie. I thought, you know what, I'm going to give this a dance. Let's try. I'm up for watching anything, but good God, I was bored. I was tired, and I don't think it's because I'm a harsh critic. I'm not a
It was
harsh
just
critic.
boring.
I like, oh, I
Sounds
think
like
this
it's
is
just-
fucking boring.
Mm,
And just like, stop it.
it's
Stop
not
it.
good.
Yeah,
Boo.
So. that was mine.
Sorry, I keep thinking of that scene from The Menu. Like, you bore me.
You bore me. Now,
And most of us, I'm not even full.
I'm gonna watch episode 2 to see if it does anything. But like I said, it is just very forced horror drama. Like, you're supposed to be concerned, and I just wasn't concerned.
Mm.
So, Carly, how about yourself?
I watched a couple things.
Oh, you did?
I did.
That
So-
Wasn't it?
fuck me.
I did not watch any of those 3 things this
Are you
week.
sure?
I'm positive. Yep, here we go. I watched
Now we're
this.
talking. Good
This
God,
is
I'm not good at
Death
this.
Stalker. And this is a remake of the, I think, 1983 original one. I think it was. This is written and directed by Steven Kostanski. He also did The Void and Psycho Gorman. This is starring Daniel Bernhardt
I
as
love him so much.
Death Stalker. Yeah, he is very cool. And Patton Oswalt as Doodad. So you may recognize Daniel Bernhardt Deathstalker from the John Wick movies, especially and specifically the first one. He's kind of the main not the main antagonist, but he's kind of like the main henchman under.
He's the heavy.
Yeah, he's the cool guy. He's that
He's the
cool
guy
one
that-
that he keeps like running into John Wick throughout the movie and finally gets killed. But spoiler.
Yeah, he throws John Wick over like in the Russian bathhouse. He throws John Wick over the railing and shit.
Yeah.
And I believe he has the glory of being murdered in every John Wick movie, including the ballerina.
I think so. That does
Cool.
sound correct. But basically, this is a low budget sword and sorcerer fantasy movie with horror elements and extreme gore. So there's kind of a lot of influence that I could see from different movies like Lord of the Rings, because there's like a cursed object that Deathstalker must find a way to get rid of, essentially. But there's also elements of Krull, Masters of the Universe, and especially
Krull.
Army of Darkness. Because the main bad guy's name is Necromemnon, and his army of undead soldiers are called Dreadites. Not Deadites,
No way.
Dreadites. I was like, what? Okay, come
What's
on,
his
guys.
name again?
Necromemnon.
Oh, okay.
It's like, that's a mouthful.
Well, that's a Necronomicon.
Right?
Anybody?
Very similar, but I think it's like with love, obviously. And
Oh, gosh.
they've got practical effects, puppets, stop motion, all of that is used in this movie. There's a ridiculous amount of gore.
Cool.
It's charming, it's tongue in cheek, and it's just, very silly all around. There's actually even, for Family Matters fans, there's even a Steve Urkel reference where you have a character that's name is Doodad, and oh my god, it's so cringy. It's like, did I do dad? I was like, oh my god, no.
There's got to be some pretty good fight scenes because Daniel Barnhart is a very talented martial artist and good choreographer, and he's got a great jawline.
Oh yeah, no, I loved him. I mean, like, it just seems like everybody's kind of in on the joke, but still taking it seriously. So it's kind of hard to describe, but it's a fun movie, and I loved all the practical effects in it. I mean, you could tell that it was definitely made with a lot of love on a shoestring budget. This main weapon that he finds, that I have a picture
Looking
here.
at that,
It's so
that's quite the
it's a
impractical
quad
weapon.
Listen, it's a quad sword. There's 4 blades. I'm like, what is this? When he wields it at the end, I'm like, okay, this is ridiculous.
Okay, I'm
It's
watching this. I'm watching this weekend.
Yeah, but it's ridiculous in a fun way. And
Beautiful.
and I will say that I did share the funniest scene that I thought with the wraith or whatever with you guys. I was like, what?
You did. I died.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the heck are you watching? This is the greatest thing in the world.
It's very silly, but yeah, I definitely recommend it, especially to rent it. I think we rented it for like $4 or $5.99. But yeah, it's and it's relatively short. I want to say it's maybe an hour and 30, an hour and 40 minutes, so it's not super duper long. But yeah, it was a fun one.
It can't be long.
No.
Death Stalker.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Love it.
And then this is an old one. Jeez. Okay, so I watched for the first time My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Oh,
And-
okay.
Yeah, I've never seen it before. I
Really?
knew all the I mean, I heard all the references about Windex, put Windex on it or whatever, all that stuff. But it came out just as I was graduating high school. So I think I was kind of
Busy.
more into edgier movies at that point. I was like, I don't want to watch My Big Fat Greek Wedding. Like, I don't want to watch this stupid rom-com. But now that I'm older, I can appreciate it. And it was very sweet. Written and starring Nia Vardalos.
Verdolis.
Yes. So this is essentially, I feel like everybody knows what this is, but it's essentially a movie about a 30-year-old Greek woman. She still lives at home. She works at her family's Chicago diner. She finally decides she's going to take charge of her life and has a glow up, which includes getting contacts, learning how to apply makeup, and she also goes to college. After that, she soon finds herself falling in love with a non-Greek person and struggles to get her family to accept him. So
I do remember, I think, is Joey Fatone in this?
Yes,
yes,
he's one of the brothers.
yes.
And he's going to, I forget the gentleman's name, but he's like, "We're gonna kill ya.
Oh yeah. if you hurt my sister, we'll kill you. Yeah.
We'll kill ya."
So Joey Fatone is actually the brother-in-law. So he's
Okay.
married to or he's married to her. It's not a brother. I think he might either be a cousin or he's married to her cousin. He's married to somebody that she's related to. But anyways, yeah,
I
that's
just
what
remember
was funny.
my buddy Rob from previous mention, he would love this fucking movie so much because he comes from a big Italian family
Mhm.
and he could really relate as far as, "You heard her, we're gonna kill ya." And he used to say that all the time, and good God, it was funny.
Yeah, his parents going to meet her parents was, I remember.
Oh
that
my God, they're
scene.
so awkward and squarish, and
Mhm.
yeah, it was
As you
great.
should be.
And they get so drunk.
But yeah, just a nice movie.
It really is. It's very pleasant. It's nice. Like I said,
Charming.
Yeah,
it was very I just wasn't into it when I was 18, but now that I'm way older, I'm like, okay, this is what I need. I need some of this.
yeah. A lesser version of it would be a Hallmark movie. This is, and I'd say the same thing with Solo Mio. Like, they are good versions of Hallmark movies.
Yeah,
Yes.
they really are. Yeah, they're not so formulaic because there's a bit of twist, which is great.
And so
I know
yeah.
that's what you watch, but we would be remiss to not mention the next, unfortunately.
Ugh.
that Mr. James Van Der Beek has passed away after a really I didn't know he had
I didn't
cancer.
even know he was sick.
Yeah.
No, I did not either. So he kept to himself. So James Van Der Beek has passed, and if you have watched a movie or a TV show or anything within the past X amount of years, you have seen him. You have enjoyed him because, good God, he was nothing but joy. He was a charming person in any role that he played. He played it with gusto, he played it with fun, and he played it convincing. You know, like from Dawson's Creek to Varsity Blues. Varsity Blues is the one that really cemented him for me.
It was such a
And-
step out, and
Oh.
like, Dawson's Creek. It was Dawson's Creek, which is great in itself. However, it's hard to pass how good it was now because the music's not the same. It's one of
Yeah.
those. It's like the Wonder Years. Like, you can't really experience the Wonder Years unless you have the actual music behind it.
You know,
But then, he branched out into Varsity Blues, and then took a big risk with Rules of Engagement, and
The rules of attraction.
Rules of Attraction.
Yes.
Engagement.
So Trey wanted to watch. He put on Varsity Blues in his memory last night. I was like, okay, I'm one of those people that doesn't particularly care for Varsity Blues. Like I prefer Not Another Teen Movie, which pokes a lot of fun at it. So I'm more of a fan of that, and I would have much rather preferred watching The Rules of Attraction last night because that is one of his more unconventional roles, and he actually plays Patrick Bateman's younger brother, Sean Bateman, in that one. So,
and I think it was after that, he kind of disappeared, where he wasn't really. That movie just didn't really hit, and a lot of the people from that didn't really keep going. I think it kind of dampened him. It dampened Shannon Sossaman. It dampened
kill any careers. It just didn't advance any.
Yeah.
Well, it
There
was
was
a kind of
there's a lot of work behind it.
yeah, it's a very rough movie. It's a very adult movie. So I can imagine that was probably, they would want to do that to try to
Yeah.
get out of his Dawson's Creek role, which
Mhm.
was very pivotal in my
Yeah.
growing up because it literally aired from 1998 to 2003, and that was
Mhm.
from the time I was in 8th grade into just graduating from high school. So I just remember that it was so salacious at the time because there were kids on the show that were having sex.
Mhm.
And it was just like, I just remember it was such a big deal. And I was like, ooh, I can't watch this because they might be hooking up or whatever. I'll have to pretend like I'm watching something else. Yeah.
I really fell in love with his work after meme culture and everything like that, where like he
Mhm.
embraced
Crying.
the crying meme, and then Don't Trust the Bee in Apartment 23 was
Mhm.
like I at that show I recommend. I think it's funny. I think it's
I'm gonna check it out.
subversive.
I there's a big blank spot for me for TV because I wasn't going out or anything like that. I just wasn't watching TV. I was doing other social things.
Mhm.
And so there's myriad of television that I've missed. And I've heard so many good things from you guys saying that this is great, from all the other Scene Invaders. But just like, you got to check it out. And everything is kind of in a bubble. So it is there for me just to pick and choose from. And I'm going to enjoy it because I do like the concept that he's playing himself, just a
Like an exaggerated version.
and
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes.
very exaggerated. Oh well, James Vanderbeek lives here. Well, what's he like? Well, you know what? Well, you'll see. And so I have seen like the commercials and stuff, and I think that's just I don't know. I think Jennifer Grey did the same thing in a sitcom where she played herself,
Mhm.
and it didn't really land. But from the way you guys are talking about this really landed. And good God, man, he was just a good actor. No controversy that I can like spikes in my mind or anything like that. And it's just such a goddamn shame that it didn't really work out for him towards the end.
And it's interesting now to see like the outpouring of emotion and stuff like that, where like it's kind of like other people, like one of the guys who spearheaded this was Paul Walter Hauser, which is like, yes, he's Hollywood, but he's not really Hollywood. Like, there's a lot of like just everyday people that are,
Real people.
wanting to help.
Yeah. So
Oh man. And did you guys see that have you seen any of the GoFundMe that they have set up for the family?
no.
Like
I
I saw
think
like
it's like I
Zoe
think it's
Saldana's given like $2,000 a month or something like that.
yeah,
and-
well, I think it's like
Wow.
it might even be more than this, but I think last time I checked a couple hours ago, I think it was like up to 1.9 million.
No, that's
So
good.
there's because it's pretty
That's good.
awful. He had to
6
like
kids.
actually sell a lot of his memorabilia and stuff while he was sick trying to get cancer treatment.
Treatment. And did you guys say he has like 6 kids?
Yeah. And they're all pretty
Wow,
young.
man.
Yeah.
It's raised. So the
Goddamn
goal
shame.
was to raise 1.5 million. It's currently at
It was
2
it
million.
was originally 500,000, but they had to raise it. So wow. Okay. So it was originally 500,000. What is it now?
2 million.
Nice.
Is that 2 million? Good. Well, I hope that cushions the blow for his family. I mean, no monetary value can
No.
actually replace somebody that a father, a husband, all that. But so if you're that kind of person, pour one out for James Vanderbeek because he just seemed like just a really good dude, just a solid actor. Showed up, played the part, enjoyed life, and that's just a goddamn shame. So
I think
tell
the
you.
last death that got me as much as this one was probably Norm Macdonald.
yeah,
It's been a while.
it's impressive that somebody of note can hide an illness or just pass with dignity.
Mhm.
So Like we've lost a lot, and it's only February, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah, this is
We've
bullshit.
lost
Yeah,
a
it's
lot of
just
important
like-
people
26 is
already.
not off to a good start.
No, I mean it's like everyone this year so far has just really hit a nerve. I mean, like Catherine O'Hara just really hit hard, and
Yep.
now this is it's just and it is a little different than like our parents, where there are way more quote unquote famous people, and with social media, like these things kind of spread a lot quicker, but
Yeah.
it doesn't
Sucks.
suck less.
It just
Mhm.
fucking sucks.
Yep.
So sorry for bringing everybody down, but I thought that some
What a good way to end the show. You know.
So Turtles in Time. Michelangelo. There's a big spoiler coming. I hope so. And well, we will be back next week with a new topic. We're gonna try and drop it a little early so everyone can enjoy it on the Twitter and stuff like that. Hey, our last episode got a lot of views, so thank you all very much. We are
Yes.
on the road. We're really trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I am normally not a shameless shill, but I am today. So if you can, like, subscribe, throw us out,
Have a friend subscribe.
get some friends to subscribe. You can subscribe to unlimited channels on YouTube.
That's right. You don't actually have to watch us. You
don't.
Yeah,
Don't.
just-
Don't.
just subscribe.
if you want to,
You
help
can always,
us out.
later.
But thanks
I
to all
mean,
the
I'd
people.
like you to watch, but yeah.
I would love that. But thanks to like Josie and Spiral Out and Apolitical A-Hole, all the people that do watch us. So thank you
Mhm.
so much. And we'll come up with something for next week. So we will see you all next week. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Later.